hides in the light. I see it. I know where to look. I can't be the only one. We all must hunt it down and kill it. Because if we don't, it will take us all.
You recognize the voice?
We have 96 employees. Anyway, I'm hoping it's not one of our people, though I don't know how else it would be.
Your company had a violent incident in its recent history?
We have a plant in Kansas City. Back in '94, one of the warehouse guys came in with a gun, threatened everybody. I think it was over a woman.
May I borrow the tape?
Keep it. So, I know our home office has to call you guys for insurance reasons, but this is probably just a crank, right? Some guy...
Well, it's best to err on the side of caution. Can you hire security for the building?
If you think we need to. I'm also conducting my own internal investigation, interviewing employees, seeing if they're happy.
This better be an emergency.
Use your best judgment. I'll be in touch.
Scully.
Hi, it's me. I need you to check on something.
What?
There's a phrase, hiding in the light. It's on this tape that I'm looking into.
On the case, that's a total waste of time?
Yes, and I didn't say that it wasn't. To hide in the light or hiding in the light, some
Doc,
form of that.
radiation poisoning is a common ailment. We can cure just about anything.
Which one? There's hundreds.
I'm not sure, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hiding in the light.
Now, go over... Too much radiation. I feel sick. We'll clean you up. Don't worry. That's that. Anything else bothering you? That was it? All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying. You heard myself a word. John, we got hairstyles today.
Now I did it.
All right. Let's sit down, relax, and let the magic happen.
Yeah?
Nancy Aronson, come to my office.
What, Gary?
Don't.
Don't what? Gary, I love you, buddy, but you're really, really weird.
Dial and smile, Gary.
Mark Magnus, come to my office, please.
See? Nothing to it. He just wants to say hi to everybody. He's going alphabetically.
Wabash Terrace in Oak Brook, there is a monster. An evil one that preys on the people there. But they can't see it because it hides in the light. I see it. I know where to look. I can't be the only one. Urgency. At a vital light. 12340 Wabash Terrace in Oak Brook, there is a monster. An evil one that preys on the people there. But they can't see it because it hides in the light. I see it. I know where to look. I can't be the only one. We all must hunt it down and kill it. Because if we don't, it will take us all.
in the light.
That was a phrase spoken by one Gerald Resnick to a Lakeland, Florida police investigator on August 9th, 1992.
What was he describing?
Well, Mr. Resnick was a deacon of his local church, and apparently he was concerned that there was an evil presence amongst his fellow parishioners, and that he alone was aware of that fact.
He was trying to warn them?
Not as such. He showed up for Mass one Sunday with 4 handguns. He began wounding people, saying the afflicted ones wouldn't bleed. He committed suicide a week later in his cell.
Scully, at the risk of you telling me I told you so, I think it's time for you to get down here and help me.
I told you so.
If you're hungry, you can grab a quick bite of power mix.
Hello? Hello?
Who are you?
Who's the agent in charge?
Agent Wright, tall guy in the suit.
I'm Scully, Agent Mulder's partner. What can you tell me?
Not much. TV news I can call. That man's voice told him they were needs to broadcast a stunning revelation. Since then, we keep ringing the phones, but nobody answers.
Who's inside?
Can't be sure if he told him. It happened over lunch hour, so it couldn't really worse. The lot's only got 18 cars. One of them's a rental registered to Agent Mulder. We're about to try him on his cell phone.
No. Not until we get a clear idea of the situation.
There's a small cafeteria in the building. We think our guys got everyone barricaded there. He couldn't pick a better spot. One door, no windows. We're not going to get a clear idea of the situation unless someone in there talks to us.
If you make a phone call right now, it could compromise Agent Mulder. Sir, we need to find another way.
Get out. Down. Everybody stop crying. Just shut up! Everybody needs to be afraid of him. He's the one that's out to get you. I'm protecting you.
Gary, what are you talking about?
Shut up! I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing the actual people over here, okay? I'm not talking to you, or you, or you.
Why should we be afraid of Mr. Pincus, Gary? I'd really like to hear what you have to say.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Mulder.
You said that already. What are you doing here?
Applying for a job.
Did you come to the wrong place?
I get that. Why should we be afraid of Mr. Pincus, Gary?
Because he's a monster. Only you can't see that. Because he's clouded all your minds. But he means to take us all. One by one. Harvest our souls. Make us into his zombies. Robots made out of meat.
God almighty.
Gary, I want to believe that you're protecting us, but kind of afraid of that rifle. It makes it hard for us actual people to concentrate on what you're saying.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a 3-year-old? Don't act like you understand what I'm talking about, because you don't. But you will. Everybody hold their breath. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Gary, what are you doing?
Gary? Everyone hold your fire. What's going on? We gotta find
Scully. We don't have a lot of options here.
It's just my cell phone. Let me get it.
Put your hands behind your head. FBI? You happy now? Oh, you want to mess with me some more?
Hello? Hello? Is anybody on the line? We heard gunfire. Is everyone all right?
I just shot a zombie. Everybody thinks I killed him, but I didn't.
Who am I speaking to?
The guy that's gonna start killing actual people. It's you who put me on the damn TV!
I think we just shot a hostage.
Who?
He's still asking for us 15 minutes of pay.
Give it to him.
Get it out of sight. You wanna know why it jumped at me like that?
It's not an it, Gary. It's a he. It's a man you just killed. What was his name?
Mark Bacchus. Wrong! It stopped being Mark Bacchus when he turned it into a zombie. And then he instructed it by means of mental telepathy to attack me.
That was Uranium Fever by...
So I shot it.
By Elton Britt.
I had no choice.
Right.
But it doesn't matter because it was already dead. He wants us all like that. Insects, not people. Mindless drones. He wants to take away who we are.
In the Kawasaki.
To control us.
You ask?
So we'll be his eyes and ears.
Tell you.
And spy on each other.
I have heard
And help him do his dirty work.
Gary,
that they have taken over
and
the
if I'm
castle,
a monster,
which I guess was there some time ago.
what do you need these people for?
It had been full of fish, or monsters.
Why don't you just let them all go?
Or
You just wait till I put you on TV.
I don't know.
Then they'll see what you are.
Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. Yeah. And this.
Answer the phone, Gary.
Everyone else too. Yeah. How about
Smile and smile.
Okay, we're sending you the cameraman. Just stay calm.
5
Finally.
Stars with Adam Bombay.
Let's do it.
Song, I'm sure.
Warren, that is exactly what we're hearing.
All you people, put your butts against the door.
We're hoping to get our first look
Hurry up.
inside the hostage
Go.
situation going on here at
You, get over by the counter. Move it!
momentarily to an actual live feed from this person may have something very important to say. Do you have any idea?
See this getting hard if you bust down the store?
Apparently, so far, there's been very little communication between the police and the people inside.
Is he getting this?
Yeah, cold circuit's bouncing right back in the middle. He thinks he's gonna be a star.
Interior of the building.
All right, show us the room.
Yet we have no further information on that.
What are you doing?
Hold on, the battery
cable's twisted.
Well, untwist it! And hurry the hell up!
There, right there. The exterior wall's clear.
Entry team into position. Do it!
Building. Yes, here it is.
America. A monster walks among you. Go, pan over. Get up. Now I'll show it to you.
No, Gary.
Get out of the way.
Don't do this.
Get out of the way.
Don't do this, Gary.
Get out of the way.
Down the rifle.
Get out of the way now. There. Look at it. Look at it. See it.
You look exhausted. Agent Rice says the situation in hand. Let's get you out of here.
I can't begin to thank you. I owe you my life. We all do.
Do you have any idea why he fixated on you the way he did?
No, not at all. I feel like I barely even knew the man. I mean, I try to be a good guy to work for.
You mentioned another incident with another employee at a plant in Kansas City in 1994.
Yes.
Were you at that plant at that time?
Well, I wasn't there when it happened, but yeah. Did I mention that?
What about Lakeland, Florida? Have you ever lived there?
I've been there. I have relatives there. Is there anything else?
No, Mr. Pincus. Thank you very much for your patience. What's going on? Mulder, why didn't you take the day off?
Close the door. There was a reason the phrase hiding in the light seemed so familiar to me. I found it or variations of it in 5 other X-Files. Hiding in plain view, hiding in the open, lurking in the open, all to describe some sort of manifestation of evil which goes unnoticed by everyone except the claimant in each case.
Have you slept?
7 cities in all, dating back 10 years. Vinyl Right has offices within 50 miles of 4 of those cities. Greg Pincus has worked for Vinyl Right for guess for how long? 10 years.
What exactly is it you think you have here?
What if Gary Lambert was right?
Mulder, you're not serious.
Just bear with me for a moment. I mean, what if such a creature existed that could camouflage itself by clouding the minds of its victims? There are antecedents for it in nature, right? In the insect world. Mantids, for instance, they're said to be able to hypnotize their prey.
No.
What if it could induce, say, a visual hallucination, a sort of temporary conversion disorder?
Well, what you're describing would be more like some kind of a visual agnosia. An inability to recognize what's before one's eyes.
Only Gary Lambert could see through it somehow, as could the others. Maybe because of some heightened adrenaline level, or maybe just because he knew where to look, somehow.
Mulder, he was disturbed.
Yeah, but did he see it because he was disturbed? Or was he disturbed because he saw it?
He was mentally ill. This monster was a sick fantasy, a product of his dementia.
I saw it too. Does that make me disturbed? Demented? Does that make me sick too?
No. No, I mean, this kind of thing is not uncommon. You went through a terrible ordeal, and sometimes people have close associations. Under tense conditions, the delusions of one can be passed on to the other.
Folly I do? It's not that, Scully. It's not Helsinki syndrome either. What I saw was real, and there may be a way to prove it.
How?
Lambert pointed out certain individuals he said had been victimized by Pinkets, turned into zombies. The man he shot, Bacchus, was one of them. If you could autopsy the body...
No, absolutely not.
Scully, if this is all in my mind, as you say it is, I would be very grateful if you would prove that.
Mulder, I am not going to serve the delusions of Gary Lambert, a madman, by giving credence to them.
Then I'll prove it without you.
Mulder.
What are we looking for? I'll know when I see it.
Abby, be nice.
What's this about?
Lambert was tracking his boss's movements over the years.
Stalking.
Gathering evidence.
You're alive!
See where she went?
You mind telling me what's going on here?
Sir? You wanted to see me?
Yes, I was hoping you could give me some insight into Agent Mulder's recent behavior.
Sir?
Why is he back in Illinois? I thought that case was closed.
Agent Mulder believes that there may be a connection between the Oak Brook incident and several other cases.
But you elected not to join him. The Chicago field office has been in contact with him to describe his behavior as being erratic.
Agent Mulder is currently working on a legitimate investigation. I will join him in Illinois immediately.
Don't you have an autopsy to do first? This body Mulder sent to Quantico. Mark back as the shooting victim. You're scheduled to do an examination. Or didn't you know that?
I'll get right on it, sir.
Is there something you want to tell me, Scully?
No, sir. Start with the photos. In fact, let's just do photos. External exam only.
This guy came an awful long way, just had his picture taken.
Knock yourself out.
Case number 986522. Mark Bacchus. 45-year-old Caucasian male. There are 3 1-centimeter gunshot entry wounds on the left anterior chest wall with some burns stippling present. Judging from the corpse's resolved rigor and fixed lividity, as well as the decompositional bloating, I believe the death totals would be $72.
No. This man died like yesterday afternoon.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
It sure looks to me like he's been dead longer than that.
Sweet. Yes.
Suddenly I became aware of this presence, and I could feel it creeping toward me. It was terrifying. The next thing I knew, this madman's inside my house. He breaks my window, kicks in the door, and the whole time he's screaming about monsters. I mean, even worse than Gary.
Miss Starnes, I apologize for this incident. I assure you it will receive my utmost attention.
Why don't you take the rest of the week, Gretchen?
Thank you, Mr. Pincus. That man has no business carrying a gun, if you ask me.
You got to her too, didn't you?
Agent Mulder.
I was too late. You changed her somehow. You infected her.
Agent Mulder, think very carefully about the next words that come out of your mouth. Once again, I apologize.
There's no need. I'm well aware of the stress Agent Mulder's been under, and I still consider him a hero. Which is why I want to handle this privately.
We appreciate that.
For my part, I'm happy to let this entire matter drop. I'm sure I can persuade Miss Starnes to do the same, provided Agent Mulder is amenable.
You don't see what's going on here.
I'm afraid I do.
Lambert knew your secret. He knew you were sucking the humanity out of these people, feeding on them.
Agent Mulder,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word out of you. If you care about your career, then you'll knock this crap off. Because I guarantee I will not stand for another second of this with you. You understand?
Get out of the way! Look at him! Look at him! Stop! Look at him! Look at him!
Stop it.
years together, Scully. You must have seen this coming. Did you examine Backus's body? What did you find?
More or less what we thought we'd find.
More or less, what is that supposed to mean?
The body showed signs of decomposition beyond what we expected to find, which in and of itself means nothing, really. Time of death is notoriously hard to quantify.
Or that Lambert was telling the truth and that man was dead before he was gunned down.
No, Mulder.
So when that monster, Pincus, whatever the hell you want to call it, when he attacked that woman last night, he did something to the back of her neck. He bit her there, or he injected something in there. There's got to be evidence of that. You got to check for that.
Mulder, the case is over. There's no more evidence to be gathered. There's only my hope that you'll be able to see past this delusion.
You have to be willing to see.
I wish it were that simple.
Scully, you have to believe me.
I'm not saying.
Nobody else on this whole damn planet does or ever will. You're my 1 in 5 billion.
Brilliant, just made it. I was about to ship it. Full autopsy this time?
No, split it.
Flip it over?
Yeah, you can.
We can do without these, huh? What do you say?
Sorry. There we go. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, you just told me what's gonna happen.
Nurse! Nurse! It's here! Nurse! It's here! At the window!
What's here?
There is something. There is something at the window. He's trying to get in here. Please unstrap me so that I can stop it.
Sir, we're 3 floors up. There's nothing at the window.
Just undo my strap so that I can check.
I can show you.
No, don't! No! Just please! Please.
See? Nothing's gonna get you.
Okay. Just untie me anyway, please. What are you doing?
You just need some fresh air. I can't be running in here all night, okay? sorry, but it is after hours and Mr. Mulder is resting. I'll have to ask you to come back in the morning.
Well, I've come a long way, and I know he wants to see me. So what do you say?
Heads up.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
really.
sir.
It's hospital policy.
Look alive.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Agent Scully, I have to say I'm at a bit of a loss here. Do I infer correctly from this that you believe there's some merit to Agent Mulder's claims?
I believe that Agent Mulder is mentally sound and fit for duty. Aside from that belief, I can only present to you the few hard facts that I've been able to gather. That, as per Agent Mulder's assertions, a toxin has been found to have been injected into the spine of the shooting victim, Mark Bacchus. As of yet, we've been unable to identify it. Furthermore, Gregory Pincus has apparently disappeared without a trace, along with half a dozen other key witnesses integral to this investigation. Among them, Agent Mulder's nurse at the hospital and several Vinyl Red employees.
Men and women described by Mulder as zombies.
I personally can vouch for the fact that there was an intruder in Agent Mulder's hospital room.
Describe this intruder.
It was dark.
You must have gotten a glimpse. What did you say? What did you tell him?
The truth, as well as I understand it.
Which is?
Look alive.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Folie à deux. A man is shared by two. They beautify and add value to your home as well as... Stick your cocks.
was sent to bring you back.
You were screaming again last night.
Oh, you know you're going places in the bureau when the assistant director tidies up your office for you.
I don't want to
What's
think
up?
about it anymore.
It's okay.
I was just,
Still think about it, too.
looking.
Said I'm
For
fine.
anything special?
Leave me alone, Jimmy.
I came down to ask you something. I guess I was nosing around, wondering about you. Your, long-term plans.
My long-term plans? You got them right there in your hands.
What do you hope to find? I mean, in the end.
Whatever I hope to find is in here. Maybe I'll know when I find it. Is that what you came to ask me?
No. There's a case, nothing I'd send you normally. Murder, an assassination of a Russian, a chess player. The shooter is former National Security Agency, one of ours. He's got a lot of people upset. This kid, Jeffrey Spender, Special Agent Spender, he's been given the case. He's running it.
Did you give it to him?
No. It came as an order from somewhere outside the Bureau. He's got his team assembled upstairs right now. He was very specific that you be excluded.
Using a weapon registered to a U.S. intelligence agency, the shooter fired one kill shot at Anatol Klebanow before being captured without incident a short distance from the scene. No motive has been established, nor has the shooter offered up a statement or accomplice.
Please continue.
The trajectory of the kill shot suggests the shooter acted alone, but we cannot yet rule out an accomplice or conspiracy. A single bullet was fired from a catwalk at a steep angle, striking the target just right of the solar plexus.
I'm sorry, can you rewind the tape? Please, I'll tell you where. Just take it back.
Let me get through this. If you have any questions, we can talk later.
I don't have any questions, no. I just think you're wrong.
Mulder, what are you doing?
I don't think the Russian was the target. I think it was his opponent.
His opponent, Agent Mulder, was a 12-year-old boy.
And a good chess player. Here, let me show you his best move if you just take it back. Okay, stop it there. Look what the kid does right here, right before the kill shot. Play. You see what he does? He just pushes back. You see that?
He just completed a checkmate. He's pushing back because the game's over.
No, you described a steep trajectory for the kill shot. If the kid doesn't push back at that precise moment, he catches the bullet in the back of the neck, not the Russian.
Can we move on here?
I think Agent Mulder is right. Looks like the boy sensed the shooter precognitively. If you rewind the tape, you'll see it.
There's no way. It's impossible.
Let's rewind the tape so we can all see for ourselves.
Surprised. Is it that I'm here? Or that I'm alive?
When we heard you'd been shot, we assumed the worst.
There were reports there was too much blood to have survived. Obviously, you underestimated me. Or obviously, you overestimated the man you sent to do the job. Well, let's say all is forgiven. Now you have a job for me.
There's been an incident. An unfortunate mistake.
Yes, I've seen, I've heard, I've read.
The boy is a problem to us.
What would you like me to do? Shoot him dead? Splatter his brains?
Dear God.
What's the matter? Does this sort of business offend you?
It's in your interest. As in ours.
You think you know my interest?
Can we count on you?
Yes.
How long have you been with the Bureau, Agent Valley? Since 91. I took an assignment in Europe after the wall came down, when the director stepped up foreign terrorism concerns. And they brought you on this because of a terrorism angle? No, I requested a reassignment. There were things at home I decided I wanted to get back to. $1991, that's about when you started work on the X-Files.
More or less, yeah.
I better just put it down.
No offense, Mom, but that was pretty cool.
Mama, I think you'd agree that I
Gibson?
woke up with a lot in this marriage.
Hi. My name is Fox. This is Dana and Diana. How you doing?
I don't mind it here. They get all the good TV shows. Where I live in the Philippines, all we get is Baywatch.
What's wrong with Baywatch?
You've got a dirty mind.
Your parents are going to pick you up on Friday, Gibson, to take you back home.
I don't want to play any chess.
How do you know I want to?
Because you got that cheap old chess computer in your hand.
It's not so cheap. Just want to see how fast you can beat it?
No.
Maybe because you can. All right, Arnold. You know what I'm talking about. You knew the moment I came in.
Bad news, huh, Mom? You ever seen one of
That's
those
how you
suckers
win,
before?
isn't it? How you know what your opponent's gonna do. You get inside his head, you read his thoughts.
All by myself. No power.
That's how you knew that man was gonna shoot you.
I know what's on your mind.
You telling me
I know you're thinking about one of the girls you
one
brought.
bullet? Come on. What do you take me for?
It's true. I might be
Or one of them's thinking about
back
you.
in the day, I had quite
Which one?
the shows.
Yeah, or quite the imagination.
He doesn't want me to say.
This kid's gonna need round-the-clock protection.
What was that all about?
The kid's no chess master. Under controlled conditions, I could probably beat him.
Mulder, he's recognized internationally as a prodigy. He's beaten grandmasters.
The most unfair advantage. What he's doing amounts to a kind of parlor magic trick.
Mulder, he was goofing on you. He was playing along. I mean, what you're positing is that this kid can read minds.
We've seen a number of these cases before, Scully.
We have seen cases, Mulder, of fakers and lucky guessers. But no one that has ever been able to stand up to any kind of rigorous testing, and no one who has gone so far as to claim that they can zero in on the mind of one person in a crowd of thousands.
Well, maybe that's why they want him dead.
Who? Who are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm not the mind reader.
Say that what you're suggesting were even possible. Who would want to kill a kid whose abilities would offer you the ultimate advantage? I mean, in business, in war, in anything. Maybe somebody whose business is in keeping secrets.
Well, let's test him. I think the kid will stand up. Let's run a brain scan and a psych evaluation on him. You know what to do, Dan.
So you two know each other? It was a long time ago.
last 6 hours talking with him. He's not been what I would call forthcoming.
Okay, well, let me see what I can do.
I prefer you stay out of there. In fact, I prefer you stay out of this thing altogether.
You know, when I first met you, I figured you were just ambitious. And this morning, my opinion changed, and I thought you were arrogant. Now I'm beginning to wonder what you're protecting.
We're just trying to run this thing right. Not like some ridiculous paranormal free-for-all.
You're insulting me when you should be taking notes. Somehow you got the big assignment, but just because you're wearing the suit doesn't mean it fits. You're lucky you're not busy diffusing an international incident, kissing some serious Russian ass, and sending a whole lot of agents barking down a whole lot of bad leads. Now, the kid is the key to this. And the shooter knows why. Excuse me. What does it take to kill a kid? Money or just evil stupidity?
I didn't kill a kid.
No, thanks to the kid.
Can we talk about a heart lesson? His squeaky friend that hasn't given him any food or water for like 16 hours.
I won't tolerate that. Spender, you gotta give this guy some food. Come on.
I've got nothing to say.
I read your bio. You've been trained, Special Forces. You're in Grenada, Zaire. You were inside Saddam's palace with a hit squad when they started raining bombs down over it, yet you failed to kill him as well.
Like I said.
Yeah, I know you got nothing to say. That's okay, I'm a pretty good guesser. The kid reads minds, how's that? Why don't I tell him you told me that, and then let's see how safe and snug you feel in here.
What can you do for me?
I don't know. I might be able to get you immunity or get you into the witness protection program.
Never happened.
Think about it. What'd you get? Did you get anything? Just his attention.
How are you doing?
I didn't like those tests. I didn't like being in the machine.
They're a little scary, aren't they?
You're wondering, aren't you?
About what? About you?
About that other girl. She's wondering about you, too.
We're going to show you a group of cards, and as we look at them, we want you to tell us what we're thinking. Now, take as much time as you need.
Chair. Piano. Piece of pie. Light bulb. Smiley face. Statue.
It's amazing. It's hard to believe. I've witnessed clairvoyants who were over 90% accurate and seen telepathy being demonstrated, but I don't know I've ever witnessed anything quite like this.
So here's something that happened.
Where'd you see that? Agent Mulder and I spent some time in psychiatric hospitals. There were some patients serving criminal sentences who we felt had been misdiagnosed.
Asylum,
Omelet. Coffee and a cruller. A non-fat latte. An English muffin. Grand Slam number 2 with double hash brown and a side of Canadian bacon.
I have to disappear for a bit.
I was handed a note. Now I'm handing it to you.
Anyway, weird, right? That's the news. Back to the, So, how about the reward with dominoes?
need your help.
With what?
You've all heard of gifts from praise, the chess wonderkind? These are a series of scans and neuroelectrical outputs of his brain and brain processes. There seems to be some suspicion that he's a fraud.
Dorf on chess?
Well, apparently he wins by reading his opponent's minds.
I love that.
And you want us to what?
Analyze the data with an eye to the parapsychological.
Ooh, walk on the wild side.
First, I want you guys to tell me who Diana Fowley is.
Diana Fowley? Jeez, we haven't heard that name in a while.
Then you know her.
Well, yeah.
She was Mulder's chickadee when he just got out of the academy. Good looking.
Well, she claims to have worked closely with him for a while.
She was there when he discovered the X-Files. She has some kind of background in parascience.
She got a leg out appointment a while back in Berlin. I always wondered why they split up.
How much you guys see what you can find?
I must make my stand.
Your stand will destroy.
Better to perish for what I believe in than endure forever as a traitor to life.
Then so.
How's little Karnak doing?
Put a TV in front of him, he turns right into a normal kid. He's the real deal, Fox. We tested him with senior cards, random numbers, variety of ESP tasking. He's got ability to not just focus on a thought, but a multitude of thoughts at once.
And women who think.
There's something else. There's something we're missing here.
That was a good catch on the videotape. I was impressed.
You would have caught it eventually.
No. Been too many years trying to get inside the head of too many Arab terrorists. I'm out of practice with this stuff. But you seem at the top of your game.
That's all I do. That's all I've been doing for the last 5 years. It's been my life, such as it is.
Sometimes I hear about you, about the work you're doing. And I think how it might have been if I'd stayed.
We'd all be blown up by some terrorist bomb, no doubt, huh?
Since you could have used an ally, though. Someone who thinks like you, with some background.
Amy Scully.
She's not what I'd call an open mind on the subject.
Well, she's a scientist. She just makes me work for everything.
Yes, but I'm sure there were times when two like minds on a case would have been advantageous.
I've done okay without you.
Hey. I'm on your side. Muller, it's me.
Where are you?
I'm on my way to work. I was hoping I could show you something. Something about the boy.
Well, I'm at the site facility with him right now. Why don't you come by and show me?
No, I'd prefer to show you at work if that's okay.
Okay, what is it?
I think you'll be surprised. Very surprised.
I'm on my way.
Suspended. I need to speak with you. Who are you? Somebody who's taken an interest in you. In this case of yours. This case I gave you.
What are you? CIA? NSA?
You're a bright boy.
You said you had information.
Control the board. Know which men to sacrifice and when.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't become part of someone else's cause or crusade. Pursue your own self-interest. Always.
Agent Spender. Agent Spender? Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
You don't know who you were talking to? You're lying.
What's your deal?
I was told he was dead.
Well, obviously, whoever it is, he's not. You're here to tell me a story.
Tell him exactly as you told me.
I've conducted some tests on Gibson praise and have come up with some rather unexpected conclusions. Ones which I myself have difficulty reconciling with what I know.
These are?
Neurological tests, mapping of brain functions using a very high-resolution EEG.
And what did you find out?
The tests revealed something peculiar in an area of the brain that we are only beginning to understand. An area of the temporal lobe that neurophysicists are calling the God module.
I hope I'm not going to hear that this kid is the next Christ child.
All of the boy's brain processes are showing extraordinary activity in exactly this part of the brain, which is not just abnormal or anomalous, but from what I know, absolutely unheard of.
There are corollaries. Individuals who've been responsible for great leaps forward in understanding in science, Newton, Galileo, Einstein, Stephen Hawking, all these men exhibited modes of thinking that are suggestive of access to special brain centers.
All right, so this kid is a human oddity. Would somebody please tell me why anyone would go to such great lengths as to kill him?
This kid may be the key not just to all human potential, but to all spiritual, unexplained, paranormal phenomena. The key to everything in the X-Files.
Let me get this right. We're supposed to believe that this boy was going to be killed because of the X-Files?
No, it's bigger than that.
Uh-huh. Explain it to me. To us.
I can't. But the shooter can. The assassin that you have locked up. In exchange for immunity from prosecution.
You want to give a murderer a free ride for the secrets to the pyramids? This is crazy. It's nuts.
You mischaracterize what I've said. This would be quantifiable scientific proof of everything that Agent Mulder and I have investigated over the past 5 years. How do you quantify the spiritual? It can't be done. Now, you ask for immunity for a killer on that basis, the Attorney General's going to go off. You're allowed to investigate the X-Files as an indulgence. But draw the wrong kind of attention and they'll close you down. Put an end to all your work. Something I happen to have an interest in myself.
Let's everyone step out in the hall. Agent Mulder, you stay put. She's right, you know. It's the risk you're taking, the long-term plans that you and I talked about.
If what Agent Scully's found is true, and I have every reason to believe that it is, then the answers I might have spent a lifetime searching for may fall together like a million puzzle pieces.
You'd risk the X-Files.
How soon can you call the Attorney General? The Attorney General's heard my request for immunity.
Heard it? You said that you could get it.
Something to convince her that you're not just playing games. Something that I can corroborate. I need answers from you.
The kid is a missing link.
To what? He's genetic proof, isn't he?
Genetic proof of what? Genetic proof of what?
The kid's not superhuman, he's just more human than human.
He's what?
Most of us have genes we don't use. They lie there dormant, turned off. Science doesn't know what they're for, why they're there, or where they came from.
Right, and you think this has something to do with that?
There's a long-held but unpopular theory tied to prehistoric evidence of alien astronauts.
You're not going to go out there and say the kid's part alien. You think that's what you heard? You led him, Agent Mulder. Now you're letting yourself be led.
We entrusted you. You failed.
Failed? Failed who?
Mulder has gone to the Justice Department. He has testimony about the boy.
That's just part of the game.
It's not a game, for God's sake.
Sure it is. It's all a game. They just take their pieces one by one until the board is clear.
Hey, Missy! How about some sandwiches?
I hope you're all hungry.
Good looking breakfast, Peg.
Yeah, I see bacon. I see ham.
Anderson,
Steak.
this is a great show. I wish we got this where I live.
Welcome. March yourself down to the safe one.
I'd like to ask you something.
Ready for work.
See, Bobby? Woman works, man loses his sausage.
You'll try not to look at this like criticism, but I am just a little too busy living here in the latter half of the 20th century.
How do you do it?
I just hear you thinking. Look on a radio. And sometimes there are lots of radios, and I want to shut them off and watch some TV.
Is that why you like chess? Because it's just one thought that you hear?
Yeah, but that's not why I like it all the time.
Why else do you like it?
Because there's no talking, just thinking. It's nothing like real life where people think one thing but they say something else.
Is that what people do?
They're worried about what other people are thinking, when the people they're worrying about are worried about the same thing. It makes me laugh.
Why?
They make up all this up to believe, but it's all made up. Some people try to be good people, but some people just don't care. Like you.
You think I don't care?
No, you don't care what people think. Except for her. The other one.
I'm here to relieve you. Oh, we'll talk about this later, okay?
They want to kill me, you know.
Nobody's gonna do anything to you, Gibson. I promise.
I know you do.
I've been handed another note.
What are you doing?
There's a man with a gun.
Gibson, get down. Get back. Get back.
He didn't come here to kill me. He's aiming at you.
Major Mulder, Scully. They killed the U.S. Marshal and shot Agent Fowley. They worked on her here for an hour. They couldn't get a chopper in, so they're in radio communication with the hospital. She's got vitals in the hole in one of her lungs, so they're not optimistic.
What about the boy? Is he here?
Where's Sander? He's gone to federal detention. We found the shooter shot dead in his cell early this morning. We also found this.
Hello, young man.
Hello.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You're a liar. Just like him.
You've never had the stomach for our business.
Just not for your practices.
I'm a necessity. To complement to your cowardice.
Your work is done now.
My work is just beginning.
Straight shot. No. He's useful. And you may need him in the future.
Instructions from Justice have secured the airports and notify the parents and the Philippine government the boy's missing.
Who do you work for? Your mother. You work for him? You and old Smokey? Is that who put this together? You're going down for this, man. I'm going to see you prosecuted for murder. You watch me. Watch it happen. Your days are numbered.
You're wrong, Agent Mulder. It's your days that are numbered.
We knew there were risks going to the Attorney General.
You know what's coming down here.
Yes, sir.
They're serious about this, Scully.
I understand.
I assume you'll make Agent Mulder aware of this.
Yes, I'm here with him now.
I'm making a case his personal involvement clouded his judgment, but I don't know the Attorney General's listening.
I'll communicate that to him. Is there anything else? Any other news?
You should know Agent Spender's going after Mulder full bore. He's been reciting some line about alien astronauts, and makes you both look really bad.
Right. Well, I'll be here if you need to reach me.
Heard that they have taken over the castle.
Any news on Diana?
They have her on maximum pressors, but she's barely maintaining her pressure.
Not relevant.
What does Skinner have to say?
There are talks going on right now about reassignment.
For who?
Both of us. These talks included instructions from the Justice Department to close down the X-Files.
This was all strategized, every move. I just couldn't see it. It was all of a plan.
Mulder, whatever you may believe, this time they may have won.
you?
Actually, I can help you.
How did you get in here?
Access, Agent Spender. It's about access. It's what I can give you. It's what can make you. It's why I'm doing this for you.
Who are you?
I'm your father.
Oh my God, Mulder. It smells like... I think it's bot.
Previously on the X-Files.
That's how you win. How you know what your opponent's going to do. You read his thoughts. He's a kid. Maybe the key to everything in the X-Files. You know what to do, Danny.
So you two know each other? It was a long time ago.
She was Mulder's chickadee when he just got out of the academy.
He didn't come here to kill me. He's aiming at you.
Who do you work for? Did you work for him? You and old Smokey, is that who put this together? Your days are numbered.
Wrong, Agent Mulder. It's your days that are numbered.
They've closed the X-Files. There's procedure to be followed now. Protocol.
Oh my God, this man's tissue.
It's like jelly.
Run. Bee that stung her might have been carrying a virus.
Hurry up!
Next time, maybe take a leak before we leave work. Okay, dipwads?
You ain't sign language guy.
Is that your IQ or the number of dipwads your mother had? Not you too, Sandy. Sorry, man. You gotta hold a ticket home. car, Sandy. Hey, Sandy, chop chop. Hey, Sandman? Hey, hot dog, come on, crack it again.
Again. Monster fish? I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. Yeah. Whatever else do. Yeah. How about this here is Danny Kaye.
Totally. Yeah. Don't be a settler. Get a $100 reward card when you switch to DirecTV.
This magic moment.
I saw championships. We were Shaq and Kobe before Shaq and Kobe.
ESPN Films presents This Magic Moment, Thursday at 9 on ESPN.
When you booked this trip, you didn't know we had hundreds of thousands of places to stay all over the world. Or that we searched billions of flights to get here. A few weeks ago, you didn't even know where here was. Now the only thing
Agent Mulder. Agent Mulder, I'm reading here a very pie-in-the-sky report about global domination plans by vicious long-clawed baselings. Is there going to be data to back this vague, omnibus account?
Yes. Your single ground arrogance has been left quite
You have more important things to do. So we'll meet you at the car with Applebee's Carside to Go. Download our new app now and save $5 on your first order.
Death-defying escape from it.
The ice had become superheated by the ship as it rose beneath us, causing the ice to collapse.
This entire story is essentially unintelligible and therefore encourages unintelligible analysis.
Well, I was hoping that you'd look more closely at the reports of mine and Agent Scully's medical conditions.
Never getting married.
These space links, Agent
We're never having kids.
They weren't something I saw in Men in Black.
Moving to the suburbs.
I didn't see Men in
We're
Black.
never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
For all the
Yeah, well,
nevers
as
in
much
life,
as it's always not like science fiction, we can and will prove the validity of our report.
So the plot, I'm just trying to get this straight. The plot is for these spacelings to take over the planet, aided by a group of men here on Earth.
A shadow conspiracy within our own government.
Who are growing corn in the middle of the desert, which features pollen, which was genetically altered to hold a virus, which will be taken away by bees, whose sting transmits the virus, causing the growth of an extraterrestrial biological entity inside the human host.
Which we will prove now that the X-Files have been real.
Captain Morgan, part of Happy Hour.
Perception Agent Morgan's foreign version in case you make that much wrong.
I'm not sure I understand.
You're here to justify your reassignment on the X-Files.
I admit I felt a lot of pressure going up against Pablo Flores and what's the word.
Not to mention some very questionable travel expenses.
Let us remind you that the FBI is not a school for science.
Russell Westbrook marked a triple-double in under 18 minutes last night. It's illusory. I mean, I know it's a triple-double, and I know he did it in the first half alone, but hey, they're playing against the Lakers. The Lakers stopped playing a long time ago. They're on the Kobe Bryant last gasp tour. And B, nobody's playing defense anymore in the last week of the season if they're not competing for a playoff spot. Teams are routinely shooting over 50%. He's having a great season. He's had 18 of these, and 17 are totally legit. This one, to me, Mike, has an asterisk. Well, Tony, I know that it is statistically orgasmic because people look at these numbers and they go out of their mind. And the 18, as you mentioned, is legit. Yeah, I think the most say Michael Jordan had this season was 15, I believe. I mean, you're getting up there, you're up there verifying, and it's the reason, Tony, that Russell Westbrook may be the runner-up to Steph Curry for MVP. Still, you got to be in the top 3. But you're right, it's the dog days at the end of the season, people just gasping, either playing the string out or trying to get to the playoffs without getting anybody hurt.
Look, I can't identify it, Mulder. I have run 3 separate tests. But I can tell you without a doubt that that virus's DNA and proteins are very much of this world.
Del Curry is the other Curry, and Steph Curry is the good Curry. So what he had the other night, he had 20 and 15, which is really great numbers. Probably 2 weeks ago, George Carl was the coach at Sacramento, warned that he'd only be in the league in a couple of years, and so obviously Boogie Cousins, who hates George Carl, immediately stepped in and screamed, he's going to be here a long time, because everybody on that team hates everybody else. Sorry, but Steph Curry was defiant. I mean, he's gone out and put up these big numbers in the last couple of games as if to say to George Carl in that way. Maybe you know that coaches, part of their job are to push buttons to get players to respond. Maybe that's what George Carl did. Either case, Steph Curry is defiant. He said, okay, I got some game that's going to leave me here longer than you, coach. And then he can go back and thank his coach later on, and he can thank Boogie because George Carl has about 2 games to go. Next, the Orioles 6-0 start is a bunch of blank. It's a bunch of hope. I don't want to go crazy here because the teams that they've beaten on the way to this, the Rays, the Twins, and the Red Sox are a combined 5-14. But the American League East isn't what it used to be. This is the Orioles' best start ever in the franchise. That's like 62 or 64 years or something like that. And they've got 2 great hitters. They got Chris Davis. They got Manny Machado. They got a good manager. It's possible, Mike. It's possible they're on to something. Well, Tony, it is, and that would be analytics.
Must have accidentally injected himself while he was working. There was some sloppiness in Phoenix when they found the body.
It attacks and destroys human cells, but that is all it does, Mulder. It creates nothing. Look, I don't like telling you this. And I know that you don't want to hear it. Not that you can't question me and what I saw, but what you can't question is the science. DNA and proteins are very much of this world.
I saw what that virus did. I saw it generate a new being, an alien being inside a human body.
It attacks and destroys human cells, but that is all it does, Mulder. It creates nothing.
Look, I don't like telling you this. And I know that you don't want to hear it. Not that you can't question me and what I saw, but what you can't question is the science.
There was some sloppiness in Phoenix where they found the body. The local PD got involved. These were taken at the scene by a crime reporter.
These were run in the press.
I trumped up a story about a crazy Indian on the loose. Never underestimate the public's willingness to blame the red man for anything they can't explain.
How did this happen?
He was one of ours. He must have accidentally injected himself while he was working on the virus. It took just 12 hours for the creature to gestate.
This thing's alive?
Yes. It's killed a man.
It's out there somewhere?
As far as I know.
What almighty kind of this thing running loose?
I'm managing the situation.
You can manage all you want. Someone's got to find this thing.
Someone has to kill it. The response must be equal to the threat.
Can you dispose of this problem?
Yes.
Wasting your time.
You need evidence to justify a reassignment. I've just got to bring it back from the ashes.
Nothing you might restore is going to help you, Agent Mulder. It's over and done. Your reassignment on the X-Files has been denied.
How can it be denied? We're the only reason the X-Files were reopened in the first place. There's no other reason to reopen them.
I'm not arguing with
Well,
you.
then who is?
When will you accept that no amount of pressure or reason will bring to heel a conspiracy whose members walk these halls with absolute impunity?
Was there a vote?
Unanimous against.
Excuse me.
I'm no help to you outside the majority, Agent Mulder.
Inside or out, I don't see that there's a damn thing you can do for me.
You can break their backs, Agent Mulder, with proof about this virus, proof that what you say it does is true.
I don't have that proof just yet.
I'm not saying
Maybe I can give it to you.
I'm not saying it's correct.
There's a file folder. It's on the desk in your old office.
I have a statement. Just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Anyway,
Is that something for me?
something to think about, I guess.
Agent Mulder?
Next is,
Yeah, if you're doing my filing.
You're filing.
Carl.
What are you doing in my office, Agent Spender?
I think there's been a miscommunication. I think someone failed to inform you.
If you're about to tell me that you were sent down here to work on the X-Files, I think the failure is simple judgment. I don't care what patronage got you this job. I put my life in here. I'm not gonna let some brown nose just slide in and take it all away from me.
I don't believe in your work and the paranormal mumbo jumbo, so don't presume I'm the one taking your place.
No, who is?
Fox?
Man, I'm back on your feet. Still someone who can stab me in the back.
patient bandaged and dressed. You'll be taking a trip. Money, what? I'm sure I don't need to repeat myself. Please get the boy ready. But doing that now could kill him. Let me put it to you simply. It's him or it's us.
Mulder, I just want to remind you that by not informing local PD, we are in technical violation of state laws prohibiting contamination of a crime scene. Why do I bother?
Scully, come here and take a look at this. Ever seen anything like this?
What are they?
According to the investigators' notes in the file, they're from an attack by a Native American man, a scientist.
With what kind of weapon?
It says in the file he used his bare hands.
His bare hands? Mulder, this is hardwood. This kind of gouging didn't happen with anybody's bare hands. Not without the use of some kind of an implement. What is that?
Somebody broke a nail.
Is it an animal?
Ancient Paul. The body of the other victim was found here on the sofa, his viscera torn from his torso. But the ME's report says that the times of death were hours apart, which means that this victim was dead hours before the second attack.
So the attacker never left?
It wasn't an attack. I think it was celebrating his birthday. The first victim must have gotten infected with the virus somehow. Right here on the sofa is where the creature was born.
Mulder.
That would account for the violence done to the man's torso. The virus producing an extraterrestrial biological entity that ripped away his chest as it birthed itself right here. Look.
Mulder, given the scenario that you just described, the rate of gestation would have been less than a day. It would have been about 12 hours, in fact. Okay, forgive the scientific argument just for a moment, but you're saying that this was done by something newborn?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It was here. But it's gone now.
I should take a look.
It's not here. Why don't you believe me? And you're so afraid of me.
I'm afraid of you.
You think I can destroy you for what I know, because of what I am. You're thinking you could have destroyed me too. And if I don't find this creature, you will.
You'll find it.
I don't see there's any argument here. You admit yourself that the crime report is a lie.
Well, that doesn't mean that I can just accept your theory.
What does it take for this thing to come up and bite you on the ass? I saw these creatures. I saw them burst to life. You would have seen them too, but you were infected with that virus. You were passed out over my shoulder.
Mulder, I know what you did. I know what happened to me. But without ignoring the science, I can't... Listen, Mulder. You told me that my science kept you honest, that it made you question your assumptions, that by it I'd made you a whole person. If I change now, it wouldn't be right. Or honest.
I'm talking about extraterrestrial life alive on this planet in our lifetime. Forces that dwarf and precede all human history. I'm sorry, Scully, but this time your science is wrong.
Wake up, Homer.
Was awake. Still stinking.
Yeah, that'll be a first. You're 10 minutes late on your systems check.
If there was a problem, we would have heard about it. Like Arizona's going to go without air conditioning for 10 minutes.
Hey, Homer. Got something here in the bleed cooling system. See that?
5 degrees off.
Might be in the core reactor.
No. It's got to be a monitoring glitch.
Phone could start ringing any minute. You might want to check it out.
All right.
Authorized officers and personnel only. This is a closed area. What happened here, Spender? You'll have to leave, Agent Mulder.
I received a call that I'm never been here.
A call from who? Assistant Director Skinner?
Let us through.
You're unauthorized to be here. You've ignored your superiors and come here without cause or permission. I'm going to get you censured for this and demand a review of A.D. Skinner's actions.
Hell, let us in here.
I can't. This facility has been sealed off by the NRC.
A man was murdered.
A workman was killed in an accident in a reactor where there was a systems failure.
Then why are you here?
We were called because of a possible connection with 2 previous deaths from a case file that was stolen from our office.
There is a connection.
Let's get out of here, Mother.
I hope you know what you're doing, Diana. I hope you know whose errands you're running.
I think I do. We weren't getting anywhere, Mulder. It was only making it worse.
So you're supposed to know it.
How do they know? Mulder, how do you know?
Give me the keys and get in the car.
That's the news. Back to the, music. The song is Good Neighbor by... It's one word as a place, but 2 words as a title.
Frankenstein? Really?
No. No, you've been worked on by some good doctors. They did a fine job with your stitches.
You think they were butchers?
They were butchers.
They should have changed your bandages, Gibson. You've got some swelling and some infection. And you've got a fever. Why did they do this to you?
Because I can read people's minds.
How'd you get in our car?
When they weren't looking, I snuck away. It's easy when you know what they're thinking.
Why are you here?
They were using me, because I can communicate with it.
Communicate with what?
You already know. You just don't want to believe it.
Kid can find this thing.
Hold on, this kid belongs in a hospital.
We can get his fever now.
Mother, you can't just take him on some snipe hunt. He's in no condition. He belongs in a bed under constant medical care. Listen to me, what I'm saying is in your best interest, okay? We have to take every precaution. We have to make every effort to ensure that nothing happens to this boy. Because whatever he is, whatever gives him the ability to do what he does, he's your scientific evidence. It's just like we said. He could be the key to everything in the X-Files.
We don't have the X-Files.
No. But what if he could corroborate everything that you're saying? This boy could be our last best chance.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Agent Mulder. Fox, I'm going to get out of the car. I'm alone, all right?
Diana, what are you doing here?
I didn't say anything to you earlier. I was given this assignment, Fox, okay? They offered it to me. I took the chance.
I'm listening.
To make sure someone served your interests, someone who believes in the work. Hey, you and I found the X-Files together. Don't forget that.
Who sent you?
I'm here on my own.
Why? To convince me of your noble intentions?
Listen to me. That thing is somewhere inside the number 4 reactor building. Now, we can let them find it and destroy it, or go find it ourselves. You need proof, Fox. You're so close. Why can't you see that? Well, what's going on?
You take Gibson.
Where are you going?
To find this thing.
Agent Spender and I got a call. We were on a plane within an hour in constant contact.
With who?
The nuclear regulatory people. NRC was first on the scene. They found the victim. But by the time we got there, it had been removed. We never saw the body.
Who removed it?
I don't know. Couldn't get a straight answer. Then the NRC sealed off the number 4 reactor due to a problem with the heat transfer systems. I believe that was legitimate.
Maybe that's why it's there. It wants heat. It needs heat. This thing gestated abnormally fast. What if it activates it?
It could spur on the virus. And the rapid development of the entity.
But it's still seeking heat. Why?
What if it's still developing? You're not under the impression what we're looking for makes sense in any conventional way.
No.
You're gonna be fine, Gibson. You're gonna be okay.
Let's get a bed ready.
You're gonna run more tests.
We're gonna get you well.
You say that, but you're gonna run more tests, just like the other doctors.
We have to run some more tests, Gibson.
You want to make me well, but you're just thinking about yourself and what you can learn from me.
From what little we could gather, the victim's body was found near here.
Found here.
Well, right above the core reactor.
Nice.
This is part of the heat transfer cooling system.
Looks organic.
Maybe somebody's got the flu.
Find anything useful? What is it?
There's something in there.
Whole lot of shit here. Whole lot of it. Yep. That was, I usually know.
Mulder, I found something. I found something you're not gonna believe.
Ditto.
I did blood tests on Gibson. Mulder, there's evidence of a virus in his system.
Is it a virus you were exposed to?
I'm almost positive.
What does that mean, Scully?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think we're onto something. We're onto something huge. A link.
I'll call that man and raise you.
What?
Never mind, just take care of Gibson.
My apologies.
Lost him. Taking over the castle. Which I guess was a time ago. A while. Monster fish? Maybe? I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good.
There was a little boy in that room and he's gone. Does anybody know what happened to that little boy? His name is Gibson Praise. He was just in that room.
How about?
Does anybody know what the hell is going on?
Whoa. Let's just calm down.
That little boy that I brought in is missing.
He can't be missing. He should still be in his bed.
He's not here.
As I said, and as I am forced to reiterate, Agent Mulder, the FBI is not here for vendettas or for the grinding of personal axes. Now, this holds not just for you, but for everyone at the Bureau. You force us to put a point on this, to make some hard changes. You and Agent Scully will cease all material association with the X-Files. Refusal to do so will end in immediate dismissal. A probationary period will be set.
Hell yeah.
You will now report to Assistant Director Kirsch.
You're not supposed to come here. It's what was agreed to. It's the deal you made.
I had to congratulate you. Commend how you handled things. How you handled Mulder.
I did what I was asked.
You did well, son. He's on very thin ice now, you know.
Mulder will be back. As long as he lives, he won't give up.
Well, there's solutions, of course. Simple but extreme solutions. I've used these methods. They have their place. But not here.
You've killed men.
You can kill a man. But you can't kill what he stands for. Not unless you first break his spirit. That's a beautiful thing to see.
It'd help if you'd shut the door and make it harder for them to see that I'm totally disregarding everything I was told.
Everything we were told, Mulder.
You can't take away the X-Files, Scully. They tried.
You know, Agent Fowley's report to OPR painted the facts in an interesting way. I hope you haven't been betrayed.
Agent Fowley's report was a means to an end. Trying to protect the work. Protect the X-Files.
Mulder, Agent Fowley's report states that the man you saw attacked was bludgeoned by an unknown subject. She makes no mention of the little boy who, as it happens, is nowhere to be found. It would seem that her report protects everything but you.
Agent Fowley took me to that plant at great risk to herself, where I saw something that you refused to believe and saw it again, Scully. And though it may not say it in her report, Diana saw it too. And no matter what you think, she's certainly not going to go around saying that just because science can't prove it, it isn't true.
I don't doubt what you saw, Mulder. I don't doubt you. I'm willing to believe, but not in a lie, and not in the opposite of what I can prove. It comes down to a matter of trust. I guess it always has.
You're asking me to make a choice?
I'm asking you to trust my judgment. To trust me.
I can't accept that, not if it refutes what I know to be true.
Mulder, these are test results. DNA from the claw nail we found, matching exactly the DNA from the virus you believe is extraterrestrial.
That's the connection.
It matches exactly DNA that was found in Gibson Praise.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. You're saying that Gibson Praise is infected with the virus?
No. It's a part of his DNA. In fact, it's a part of all of our DNA. It's called a genetic remnant. It's inactive junk DNA, except in Gibson, it's turned on.
So if that were true, that would mean that Gibson is in some part extraterrestrial.
It would mean that all of us are.
you ask? Well, I can tell you. I heard that they have taken over the castle. Monster fish? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Are you a disco packing mama? If you are, this song is about you.
We interrupt this program for a breaking news bulletin.
90 miles and counting. That's how far officers of the Nevada Highway Patrol have pursued the blue car on your screen in a wild chase right through the heart of Elko at speeds approaching 100 miles an hour. Live on the scene in Carlin is Chuck Pickering in the Fox 11 News Chopper. Chuck, what can you tell us?
Benjamin, we're heading west following Route 766, where it feeds off the I-80. Now, just under an hour ago, troopers attempted to pull over the blue car, which we understand is stolen. That occurred on the 80 east of Wells. Now, since then, this driver has stopped for nothing and nobody.
Any word yet on who the driver is?
None at this time. What we do think, though, what we've passed on to the Highway Patrol is that from our vantage point, we've seen another person in that car. See right there, a hand. It just moves. See in the back seat? Now, we could possibly have a hostage situation here, and obviously, the sooner they bring this vehicle to stop.
Unit 6 ready at milepost 13.
On your way. Well, that did the trick. The automobile seems to be coming to a stop.
Chuck, what did they just use there?
It looked to be a special tire puncturing chain. And now the officers are approaching the car. One of them has opened the door, and he has hold of the suspect. He's pulling him out. He doesn't seem to have a weapon.
Well, he may not be armed, but from our vantage point, it looks like he doesn't want to get out of that car. Hostage appears to be okay. The highway patrol has her now, but Chuck, it looks like that driver is still fighting.
Yes, he's definitely putting up a bit of a fight. He seems to be a man with a few choice words on the subject, as you can see. They're trying to restrain him. I'll tell you, we're going to move back and try and get a wider angle. See, there's the woman. What the heck? She's... There, see? She's banging her head against the window. What the hell just happened?
Scully, this is Agent Mulder. We're with the FBI.
Jehovah's Witness?
No, sir. Federal Bureau of Investigation.
But we do have a free copy of the Watchtower for you, if you like.
Sir, this is just a routine check, but we understand that you recently placed an order for 5,000 pounds of ammonium nitrate fertilizer.
Oh, you people. Come on in. Sugar beets.
Excuse me?
I grow sugar beets. Figure I got better things to do with my fertilizer than go around blowing government buildings sky high.
Yeah, well, as we said, sir, this is just routine.
Knows the mine.
I've got ag card in my papers around here somewhere. Help me look for him, will you?
As we reported earlier, a wild police pursuit ended in tragedy this morning with the death of a 36-year-old female hostage. This was the scene west of Elko, Nevada 1 hour ago, and the hostage died
Scully, take a look at this.
while in custody. We once again want to warn our viewers this footage is extremely graphic.
Now, the hostage is still inside the car. It appears as though she's banging her head against the window, struck something.
At this time, highway patrol officials are refusing to identify the woman or to speculate on how she died, though they do stress it was not the result of a gunshot. A preliminary coroner's report isn't expected for a day or more. Meanwhile, residents of northern Nevada who first
Thank you, Captain. That's no problem. We'd be happy to help.
We'll be happy to help what?
See you soon.
Mulder, we're not going to Nevada.
Come on, Scully. Just one quick side trip.
No, sorry, Mulder. We have a whole new assignment.
Running down people that buy fertilizer? This is scud work, bozo work. This is the FBI equivalent of being made to wear an orange jumpsuit and pick up trash by the side of the highway. They mean to humiliate us.
Look, Mulder, like it or not, humiliated or not, we're on domestic terrorism now. And yes, this is a punishment. But if we want to get back to where we want to be, we have to follow orders. We can't freelance.
You saw that news report. What did you make of that?
I think that the obvious assumption is that the woman was shot, regardless of what the police say. Maybe it was a sniper.
In the words of their captain, she just sort of popped. And what about this guy who supposedly tried to take her hostage? Her husband? It looked to me like he was trying to warn the cops before she died. Now, the sun will rise in America tomorrow, regardless of whether or not we're yet another farm investigating yet another enormous pile of doo-doo. We'll be in and out in a day. Nobody has to know.
Screaming a bunch of nonsense that we were going to kill him the way we killed his wife. Yeah, he's not a particularly stable individual.
Captain, you may need medical attention.
He's getting it. Our doctor's with him now. I mean, after whatever happened to his wife, which I'd like to stress was not our fault, we're not going to take any chances, you know?
Sure. Has your girlfriend gone through my telling him that?
4-year-old roofer. No history of mental illness. No prior record.
He's got one now. That Barracuda he jacked on the Utah state line, he yanked some teenager out of the window, threw his wife in the bag, and took off. Excuse me.
What do you think?
Thinking while we're here, I might take a look at Mr. Crump's wife.
I'm going to stay here and see if I can see Crump.
Taken over the castle.
Captain, where's Montello?
Little town right here.
So that's where it started. That's Crump's home. And he headed east west of the Utah border where he stole the car. Got it. Yeah, but you caught up with him in Wells. Where's that? That's here. So that means that he started off in this direction, then all of a sudden he turned around and headed west to Wells. Why?
Billie Holiday.
Former Vicki Jenkins Crumb. I'm hoping you can tell me what I'm looking at, because this is a new one on me.
Got it.
No gunpowder residue. Carbon still left? Seems to be no evidence of entry whatsoever. There is none. It's all exit. But how that could be? Finding what looked like fragments of Petra's bone embedded in the remaining portion of the auditory canal. In fact, I seem to be looking straight through to the osseous labyrinth, or what's left of it. It's almost like a little bomb went off in her ear. May I? Please. Seems to be some kind of tube infection within the lateral sinus.
This was Rami out here. Active check is normal. We get a Narcan push. It's getting worse. IV beta blocker and topical nitro. I hope you're ready to talk this How's the crowd, buddy? Something must have worked. Heart rate's dropping. BP's at its top. I don't understand. What'd you just do? How if I know? I'll take it.
Hey, you out! The time's quarantined! Go! Mulder?
Yeah?
Mulder, it's me. You know how to pick him, I'll tell you that. Look, I have no idea what killed this woman, but I have to assume it's communicable.
Yeah?
Another body has been found just outside of Montello. Same apparent cause of death, some kind of massive aneurysmal rupture. Now, Mulder, I've called the CDC. They're on their way. But Patrick Crump may be infected, so you need to quarantine his cell and make sure that anybody who's had any close contact with him whatsoever has been quarantined as well. And that means you, Mulder, you're to have no contact with him whatsoever. Mulder?
Well, that's going to be a little tough, Scully.
out to meet you in the streets when you pull to the station to keep this thing off local TV.
Where are they going?
Prep won't say. Wherever it is, though, he ain't getting there. We'll see to that.
Roadblock?
We'll shut him down east of Tuscarora. Nice, clean, remote space we can own.
All right. I want the CDC on site. I want the officers making the arrest to be wearing level 2 or better anti-contamination suits. I want the car decontaminated, I want Agent Mulder and Crump decontaminated, and I want them quarantined separately.
You got it. Crump says that if we don't pull back our escort, he's going to shoot your partner.
How about if we just pull over and let me out too, huh? I must be cramping your style.
Shut up.
Shoot people. Figures. What figures?
Shut up.
Hey! No! That is so stupid, Crump. That is so stupid.
Shut up and drive. You understand?
What are you doing? What am I doing? What the hell are you doing? I'm composing a sonnet. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm slowing down for a light.
Go!
Crump? Is this what happened to your wife? The same thing? You stop moving, you die? I think I saw this movie. Why didn't you tell anybody? Why didn't you tell the police? Hey, look, I don't know how well you recall the last 30 seconds, but your life is in my hands regardless of whether or not you hold that gun.
It's right here, boy.
Just tell me everything you know. That may be the only way I can help you.
You people put me here!
Shut up! I'm guessing we got 2 or 3 miles before the roadblock.
What roadblock? I got rid of the cops.
Check your window.
And if we get stopped...
Say what?
What's the report, Captain?
They lost them. They were last seen on a forestry service road. Trees were too thick. Our helicopter lost sight of them.
Well, how did Crump know to avoid the roadblock?
That was
That's a question.
personality.
I was hoping your Agent Mulder would manage to steer him toward it, but...
Or maybe Agent Mulder steered him away from it.
Why would he do that?
Maybe he knew something that we don't.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
I've got the cell cultures from the second victim.
Anything?
So far, I'm seeing no evidence of infection in either victim.
I'm not saying it's...
So then we're in the clear?
No, not necessarily.
I have a statement.
Maybe something killed these people. Sorry, excuse me. Scully.
Agent Scully, please hold for Assistant Director Kirsch.
Nothing to worry about. But it's,
Agent Scully.
safe and all.
Yes, sir.
How's Southern Idaho? Agent Scully. Southern Idaho. Think carefully.
Sir, I am not currently in the state of Idaho.
No, you're not.
In the course of prosecuting our assignment in Idaho, Agent Mulder and I came across a situation at Nevada which we both strongly felt needed our immediate attention.
I eagerly await your report. In the meantime, agents of our Las Vegas field office will be available to assist you in tracking down Agent Mulder.
Thank you, sir.
No agent's coming. I think at this point I'll have even more than you do.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Can I see that for me?
This time up to Silver State power reading meters.
Yes.
What if you read the meter at Vicky Crumb's place?
So, you finished or
What
what?
else can you tell me about what's happened here?
You really have to ask? You really want to try my patience? Here's your payment. As long as the Brotherhood's around, those abominations don't stand a chance.
Gotcha.
If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know.
I can think of something else I'd like to call you.
I'm ready.
Mister in front of that too, if
Here's
you'd like.
details on the purge location. Complete the mission, report back to me.
What kind of name is Mulder anyway? What is this, like Jewish?
Excuse me?
Jewish, it is, right?
Mr. Mulder to you, you peanut-picking bastard.
I'm just thinking about you when you left with that
What can
tech.
you tell me about what's
Here it
happening?
is.
What?
Subscribe.
Cover that tech I sent you for?
I can't go. I can't go, love. There's only trees there.
Here it is.
Good job. Hope it didn't give you any trouble. Here, your payment for a successful recovery. I'm always looking for tech. Once you're ready, come find me.
Affirmative.
Good. I marked the location on your map. Stay alert.
It's west. Huh? West. You gotta head west. It's just like you did with your wife. You took her and you headed west. It's not just motion. It has to be in one direction. Is that right? What the hell happened here?
Okay. I want a thorough search with an eye to the usual disease vectors.
You got it.
I think we're witnessing the same analogy here.
We need to get a blood sample.
What the fuck are these noises?
One more time. You woke up this morning, then what?
I've been through this.
You woke up this morning, but you didn't go to work. Why?
It was raining. You don't shingle in the rain. I was up at 6 reading the paper.
What was your wife doing?
Cooking, man. Breakfast. She was just putting breakfast on the table when
You looked up.
I looked up and I saw that she had this nosebleed she didn't even know she had.
What caused it?
What do I'm like Quincy? How the hell should I know what caused it? It just happened. 10, 15 minutes later, she just starts getting sick. Said she got a headache. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Something's out there.
She starts screaming. I didn't know what the hell to do. I got her in the truck and took her to the hospital. The faster we went, the better she'd do. But just as soon as I tried to slow down or stop,
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
I'm sorry about your wife.
sure you are. You and the rest of your Jew FBI. Oh yeah, you think I don't know how? You think I'm just some ignorant pug-knocker, don't you? But I get it, man! I see what this is. I am not sick and I do not have the flu. They came in with just some kind of government guinea pigs.
You think the government did this to you?
Clearly, yeah. Who else? You see it all the time on the TV. They're dropping Agent Orange. They're putting radiation in little retarded kids' gonads. Yeah, you sons of bitches sneaking around my woods at night. I'll see you. You think I don't know?
Well, on behalf of the International Jewish Conspiracy, I just need to inform you that we're almost out of gas.
Return to next plane. No readily apparent vectors.
Dogs, housewives, whatever this thing is, it doesn't discriminate.
Aerosol-anotic pathogens which spread among species.
Look at that.
The Krupps have a neighbor.
Find him!
Hello? Hello? Doctor?
Over me!
Well, here's a unexpected bit of news.
Hello?
I heard that a group of soldiers.
Hello?
Constabulary? What do we call them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of something spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they're well, they're apparently in trouble.
Oh no! It's okay, ma'am, it's okay! It's alright, I'm sorry!
So the Vulcanary hotline is what I'm trying to say.
It's okay.
Okay, Crump. Got about 1 more mile. I'll make it fast. You ready? There goes nothing.
survives unscathed while everything else around her dies. Why?
Just interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Wait, what are you doing?
Pathology of this thing. It affects the inner ear. And this area right here is ground zero. What if what we're looking for is some kind of a sound?
Seriously?
Scully!
Hey, Gilder. Agent, I don't know what the hell your partner's thinking, but not only is he actively evading my officers, now he's stolen a car.
Come again?
Heard right. Left behind a crazy note addressed to you. You there?
Yeah. Read it to me.
Crop's sick. Will die if stopped, same as wife. Must head west to keep alive. No roadblocks! Exclamation point. Does this make any sense to you?
Take him at his word. Let him through.
Let him through. Look, no offense, Agent Scully, but how about you run that by your superiors? Because frankly, I think they'll say different.
I'll take that under advisement.
Faster.
Doing 70.
You gotta go faster. It's getting worse. Stuff. No offense. Man can't help who he's born to.
That was an apology, right? Gee, I don't know if I can see to drive. My eyes are tearing up so bad.
Whatever, man.
best interest to make me question that right now.
How do I know you ain't doing exactly what they want you to? Driving me all around creation, experimenting on me. How do I know it ain't that?
I guess you don't.
Ain't saying you are. I'm just saying there's no way to treat a man. Take away his dignity like that. It ain't right. Better just to kill him. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta stay alive if you want to stick it to the government. If you die, you let them off the hook. Am I right? Huh?
You're right. Damn straight.
Figure this out.
Better figure quick. We're running out of West.
Lieutenant Real, my name is Dana Scully. I called in regards to the electrical equipment the Navy is maintaining in the town of Montella?
Right. Listen, I don't know if there's been some miscommunication between you and your Washington office, but,
My Washington office?
yeah, I was under the impression that I'd explain this to the FCC's satisfaction.
Oh, I'm so sorry to make you run through it again. For my official report to the FCC.
Okay. At 6:17 yesterday morning, during a test of our ground conduction radio system, a situation arose in which our equipment experienced a brief power surge. That's what interrupted television reception in the four-state area. However, steps have already been taken to ensure this won't happen again.
The ground conduction radio, that would be Project Seafarer?
The specifics of what we do here are classified, ma'am.
Sure. Would you happen to know what effect such a surge might have on an organism, say a human being? Theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking, that's classified as well, ma'am.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality subroutine?
What is it, Mr. Mulder?
Personality subroutine? Would you mind explaining that to me?
Processing. This unit is equipped with a dynamic personality subroutine to allow a more human-like interface. This subroutine is equipped with several advanced AI protocols such as emotion, humor, companionship, and empathy. The personality subroutine is highly recommended by the manufacturer. If long-term rapport with this unit is expected,
Are you okay?
do you wish to
Yeah,
enable
aside
this
from terminal
unit's
cell phone
personality
withdrawal, that and I
subroutine?
gotta pee. Where are you?
I'm just about to board the Justice Department jet.
That would be great.
Acknowledge.
Hopefully I'll never shoot you.
Headed where?
Personality subroutine.
I'm guessing right where the open 36 ends.
We can't stop going up and
Hit the road.
Excellent.
Curious to oppose this.
Lay it on.
Mulder, you know what ELF waves are? Extremely low frequency radio transmissions?
Yeah, use an antenna like 50 miles long. And the military use it to communicate with the Trident submarines. Project Seafarer, Project Harp.
Well, Seafarer has an antenna array stretching beneath the edge of Patrick Trench property. Now, ELF fields have been shown to produce biological effects in human tissue, inducing electrical currents, altering chemical reactions.
Not to mention that its potential weapons application has been referred to as electrical nerve gas, or maybe behind the so-called
Some hum from this system could somehow match the resonant frequency of the human skull. I mean, what if it could induce a light hum that could somehow exert a rising pressure on the labyrinth of the inner ear, in a sense shattering it?
But with constant movement somehow ameliorating that pressure, making it bearable. But why only westward?
I don't know, Mulder. I don't know. I mean, maybe it has to follow certain lines of force, electrical or magnetic.
But the big question, Scully, is what do we do about it?
Well, I think I know, Mulder, but it's nothing that Mr. Crump is gonna like.
We'll be there.
What?
Well, whether they did this to you intentionally or not, you were right. They did it to you.
So what do we do?
Your one chance is that we meet my partner at the end of the highway. There, she will insert a long, large-bore needle into your inner ear, hopefully relieving the pressure. And when we get there, she's going to have to work fast. She's only going to have one chance. She's not going to be able to use any anesthetic. And it will probably leave you deaf.
But I'll live, right? That's what it's all about. All right, man. Let's do it. Mr. Mulder, could you go a little faster, please? Just a little more slowly.
Sure.
We offer a wide variety of medical treatment.
Catch me up, Doc.
Now, go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
I think I soaked up some rads out there.
All right, let's flush your system.
Justice Department jet, 2.6 turbine hours, round trip at $1,400 an hour.
And that's that.
Car rental.
Anything
Over
else bothering you?
State use penalties, $346. Compensation to one Walter R.
Take better
Duncan
care
for
of yourself in the
unauthorized
future,
use of his
right?
1968 Caprice station wagon, $500.
Why don't you bill me?
I'll bill your partner instead. You two obviously relish the role of martyr.
You're heading outside the wall.
Okay, so we done here? Back to the bozo work, investigating huge piles of manure?
You can always quit.
Sir, Agent Mulder has been through a lot.
And you apologize for him a lot. I've noticed that about you.
I'm not apologizing for this. Because of his work, the DoD is shutting down their antenna array in northeastern Nevada. Our participation in this case has saved lives.
I don't see you proving that. The Department of Defense admits no culpability whatsoever. Furthermore, they say the closing of the facility was coincidental.
Right.
Don't misunderstand me, Agent. I don't care if you and your partner saved a school bus full of doe-eyed urchins on their way to Sunday Bible camp. You no longer investigate X-Files. You are done. And the sooner you and Mulder come to recognize that, the better for both of you.
Big piles of manure.
Outpost 134. 2 miles to go.
I'm all a tingle.
Sexy.
So, Mulder, the supposed clandestine source who's contacted you, how do we know that he's not just another crackpot? His encyclopedic knowledge of extraterrestrial life isn't derived exclusively from reruns of Star Trek.
Because where this particular crackpot works, Groom Lake, Area 51, where the military has conducted...
For the past 50 years, classified experiments involving extraterrestrial technology.
It's all our questions, the proof that we've suspected but never been able to hold in our hands. That That proof is here.
Mulder, it's the dim hope of finding that proof that's kept us in this car, or one very much like it, for more nights than I care to remember. Driving hundreds, if not thousands of miles through neighborhoods and cities and towns where people are raising families and buying homes and playing with their kids and their dogs and, in short, living their lives. Well, we just keep driving.
What is your point?
Don't you ever just want to stop? Get out of the damn car, settle down and live something approaching a normal life?
This is a normal life.
Mulder?
Out of the car, sir! Ma'am?
Can I see some identification, please? FBI. You're gonna have to turn around and leave immediately.
Why? It's a public highway.
It also borders on a U.S. government testing ground. What's your business here? What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
What are you doing out here?
Hiding top secret test flights? Using technology from UFOs?
Flying saucers. I got a top secret for you. There's no such thing as flying saucers.
Come on, Mulder,
Yes.
let's go.
Sir, open fire?
No, let him go. Let him go.
Sir? Your orders, sir?
I want to get out of here.
Morris. Morris. What do you think you're doing? Why'd you let them go?
They didn't know anything.
They were FBI agents, obviously here to meet someone. Very possibly an informant. We just sent away our best hope of finding out who.
We can't just disappear a couple of FBI agents, Howard. We'll get their own people to deal with it. That's what Morris was thinking. Right, Moy? Let's go.
Sir. Yeah. Your identification, sir. You do have identification.
What's Wegman doing here? Kind of late for the old man to be clocking in. Somebody go check it out.
Are you all right, Mulder?
What are you talking about?
Well, you haven't said anything since we left those men on the highway. Is something wrong?
Fine. Gas cap's on your side.
Okay. You don't want to talk about it? Mulder? Mulder?
Come on, Scully, pick up.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Dana? You want to pick me up a pack of Morleys, please?
Since when do you smoke?
What? You're not going to be a Nazi about it, are you?
I ran a reverse trace on all the outgoing calls. We definitely got a leak. We called the FBI. This morning. From Wegman's office. Wegman? The leak. He used the catch phone in Wegman's office. He's rubbing our noses in it. In what? In the fact that he works in this building. That he has access to everything. All our work. And we don't know who he is. Morris? Okay. You gonna
doing there?
I'm just trying to work that out.
It's midnight. I've been waiting up.
I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't know? You said you'd call. Morris.
Oh, I forgot.
You always forget. Well, this time don't forget the milk.
The wife. Come on, man. Let's go home.
Got it.
There it is, huh? Home sweet home. All right. Good night, Jeff.
So here's something that happened that I have overheard from people who I do not believe were drunk. There was that old everyone needs to stay away from.
Base operator.
Oh,
Would you like an outside line, Mr. Fletcher?
no, thank you. Good night.
Look, kids, it's Larry, the creepy state.
September, along the 5th.
Say?
I think we already are.
Raiders attack.
Routine test flights. Craft Sunny lost altitude at 2,317 hours over Highway 375.
What happened?
We haven't yet determined that, sir. We have recovered the flight data recorder, as well as the 2 pilots.
Alive?
We found the co-pilot over here.
My God.
The other man's alive, but
what?
we're not sure yet.
What happened, Captain?
Isuti. Hukom. Musta hukom eh? Isuti. Isuti. Isuti.
sure he's on his way. Mulder!
Hey. Hey, Dina. It's going?
Mulder. Where have you been?
Oh, sorry. I just got a little lost on my way in.
You got lost.
I'm just a little, a little lost in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those days. Yeah. Hi there. How are you this morning?
The assistant director is waiting, sir.
Great. Let's do it.
My two frequent flyers. I'm to understand you were in Nevada yesterday. And after, what's it been, 2-3 conversations such as this on the matter?
Sir.
This morning I got a phone call from the Pentagon demanding that the two of you be reprimanded for trespassing on a top-secret military installation. What do you think you were doing there?
We were following a lead, sir.
And that's part of your current caseload? A legitimate investigation?
Agent Scully and I were contacted by a confidential source.
What source?
Oh, if I had the name, I'd give it to you. Some whistleblower working inside the so-called Area 51.
Recover that
Said he
check I
had some
sent you for?
big deal information. I gotta tell you, the whole thing turned out to be just one
Here it
gigantic
is.
mistake on our part.
Hope it didn't give you any trouble.
You were
Here's your
specifically
payment.
ordered not to pursue
Nothing
any
like a
line of
successful
investigation
mission.
pertaining to the
Commonwealth
X-Files.
won't be
Sir,
running out
you're
of tech
absolutely
anytime
right.
soon. Once you're
And
ready,
on behalf of Agent Scully and
find me.
myself, I'd like to apologize for our blatant disregard of your direct order.
Here's the
You
area.
have our word.
Be careful.
We will never,
Look who's
ever
back.
do that again.
I take it that area's clear? Affirmative. That's what I like to hear. Here's your payment. Plenty more locations out there that need clearing. Whenever you're ready for another op, you know where to find me.
What was that about?
I'm ready. All right.
What was what about?
Details are on
I'd give
your
you
map.
his name if I
Report
had
back
it.
when the area's clear.
Whatever happened to protecting our contacts, protecting our work?
He asked. Hang on a second.
Don't you have a mission to complete?
Well, okay then. What?
What is going on with you?
Will you please stop trying to pick a fight with me?
Mulder, you are acting bizarre.
Yeah.
We take as much as we can carry.
I can't believe you. I just can't believe it. And who is Scully?
Good morning.
You could at least do me the courtesy of coming to bed at night. Pretend we have a happy marriage. What if Chris or Terry had come down here first, seen their father being a pervert? Did that ever occur to you?
Hey, honey? I need... Have you seen my car keys? I thought I might have left them.
Morning, Dad.
Morning, Terry.
Oh my God! Morris, what did you do to Chris?
My keys.
Your dad.
Love you, Terry.
Not Terry.
Chris.
Terrence. Terry's for wusses.
Terrence is. Hey, Terrence, how about helping your old dad find his car keys?
No milk. I'm taking the minivan.
Don't I have my own car?
Chris, did you give your father back his car keys?
Okay, well, everybody have a day at your various, All right.
Mom! Morris! What about Chris?
Chris?
You said you'd give me an answer today. Her nose. You said you'd give her an answer about her nose.
I think she's a little young for plastic surgery, don't you think?
Oh, for God's sake, Morris. A nose ring! She said she wants a nose ring! I hate you! I wish you were dead!
Well, my work here is done. Have a nice day.
You want a divorce, don't you? Just say the words. Joanne, I want a divorce.
Joanne? Joanne,
I will not live this way, Morris. I will not let you walk in and out of this house like a total stranger. Maybe it's better if you just...
Sorry. I'm just not myself lately.
Morris. I'm wearing your suit from yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Johnny Cash.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. Well, here's a unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, ex-soldiers, constabulary, what do we call them now? Yeah. Soldiers from the rebellion. Oh my God. Sounds like that came to the police.
What are you doing?
They were in pretty bad shape.
It's for you.
The vault dweller showed up and gave him a hand. Or a gun. Right. So the vault dweller helped them. Is what I'm trying to say.
Morris.
Why? It's Jeff. Where the hell are you?
I'm just running a little late.
Well, get your ass down here too, sweet. We got something big going down.
Bigger than what?
Big as in I can't say anything more over the phone. Just get down here. Do we know what he's saying? It seems he's praying, sir. We've identified the language, Native American dialect, Hopi to be exact. The pilot's name is Captain Robert McDonough. Born in Missoula, Montana, no known foreign language skills. Only since the crash, he claims to be one Mrs. Lana Chi, a 75-year-old Hopi Indian woman born and raised in the Mowapi Reservation, about 35 miles from here.
Is it some kind of shell shock?
We don't think so, sir. This is Mrs. Lana Chi. We picked her up on the reservation this morning.
At ease. What's your name?
Captain Robert McDonough, sir. I apologize for my present condition and appearing out of uniform, sir.
Do you know what happened last night, Captain?
Sir, we launched from base at 2300 hours and headed south. At approximately 23:15, we lost power in the right rear quadrant.
Do you know what caused the power loss?
No warning lights came up on the panel. All systems checked out in pre-flight. She just wasn't in the mood to fly, sir.
Come on, baby, be the hole. Thank goodness, Philly, it's me.
I'm sorry, who is this?
It's me, Mulder.
Mulder.
I'm sorry I couldn't call sooner. Look, something really weird happened last night when that UFO passed over us.
UFO?
You don't remember? You don't remember? Okay, the man that you're with, that's not me. His name is Morris Fletcher. He's an Area 51 employee.
Morris Fletcher.
That's right. Everybody here seems to think that I'm him, but I'm not. I'm me. I'm Mulder. As long as they think that I'm him, I have access, but I'm going to need your help. What was that?
What was what?
Stand up a secure line.
Mulder, where are you?
Better not say. Look, just get out here as soon as you can.
How can I get in touch with you?
You won't. I'll get in touch with you.
Who do you suppose that was?
That wasn't your source? Well, I ran a trip.
No, I think we should notify El Jefe ASAP. You don't want our collective asses chewed out all over again.
Mulder, are you sure that's the best thing to do?
Look, little lady, I think it's time you got your panties on straight. We're federal officers. We go by the book.
That'll be $1.89. I got 11 cents change.
Eat it.
Wow, maybe I'll just close early.
Trouble. There's a man in here, the attendant.
What's happened again?
What's happened again?
Let's get out of here.
We gotta help this man.
We gotta help ourselves. Whatever caused this could come back.
I can't just leave him here.
Morris. What the hell's the matter with you? Morris. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Let's go.
This man needs a doctor.
Not anymore.
dead long before we found him.
Agent Scully?
Can't get enough, huh?
It's me.
Oh, hey, Dana.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, just a little lunch break. What's up?
We got the trace back on the call we received this morning. It came from a gas station payphone off of Highway 375, 3 miles east of Groom Lake. And I'm thinking it was your source, although I don't know why he'd try and impersonate you.
Maybe so.
You don't think that we should follow up on this?
Are you out of your pretty little mind?
I'm out of my mind. Mulder, you are out of your mind. What is up with you? I'm thinking about having you examined for mental illness or drug use or maybe a massive head injury. This is an X-File. Your life's work. Your crusade.
As I understand it, we're off the X-Files. Bitch.
This was brought to a local vet. Some kid found this in the desert 10 miles east of the gas station. Show me on the map. Right here.
This is where you found the gas station attendant?
Yes, sir. We located the pilot at the crash site here and the Indian woman right there.
What's this?
That, we believe, is ground zero. Once we analyze the flight data recorder, we hope to confirm it's where the warp began.
Warp? Beam me up, Scotty.
It's a tear in the space-time continuum. An anomaly created by the malfunction of the aircraft, which was operating in gravity pulse mode before it went down.
You've been flying these things since '53. I never heard anything like this.
According to quantum physics, it's possible.
Anti-gravity systems utilize bends in space and time for propulsion. A sudden shift in a craft's trajectory could create the kind of distortion we're witnessing right here. A lizard and a rock existing in the same time and space.
If this is where your so-called warp began, we would have all seen it. The three of us were out on Highway 375 at the time, sir, intercepting 2 FBI agents.
The fact that none of us remember seeing it is evidence that my theory is correct, sir.
And how's that?
Lost time.
Lost time is a common symptom of close proximity to anti-gravity propulsion systems.
Then how come my head isn't in a rock, or Morris's?
That's one question I haven't been able to answer. It is possible we suffered consequences from our exposure that we're not fully aware of.
What do we do about it?
Well, it's your department. Keep it out of the paper and make sure the witnesses disappear.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how do we reverse it? How do we get the lizard out of the rock?
Who says we can?
is not a marriage. It's a farce.
What?
You're not attracted to me anymore. I disgust you, don't I?
No. No, it's not that you're disgusting. It's just that...
It's just that you don't want to ever make love to me ever again, that's all. That and you mumble something about Scully in your sleep. Who is Scully, Morris? Is it another woman?
Does Scully sound like a woman's name to you?
Who is Scully? Tell me.
Well, Joanne, I'm sure I've told you many times in the past that there are things about my work that unfortunately I have to keep a secret.
Oh, no, Buster. That's not going to fly this time.
My point is that there are a lot of things you don't know about me. And I've been under a lot of pressure lately. I mean, up is down, black is white. I don't know where I stand anymore. I don't even know who I am really anymore. I know for sure that I'm not the man you married. I'm just not, and I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Oh, God, Morris. I didn't know. They have that pill now. We can work this out. There's other ways to be intimate.
I think that was the doorbell.
We can make this work. Yes? Hi, my name is Dana Scully. I'm looking for Morris Fletcher. Morris! You son of a bitch.
Seems to be growing well.
I'm sorry, Morris Fletcher?
Scully, it's me. It's Mulder.
You're the man from the other night from Area 51? You phoned me. Would you mind telling me what this is about?
I'm Mulder. I'm really Mulder. I switched bodies, places, identities with this man, Morris Fletcher, the man that you think is Mulder, but he's not. Of course you don't blame me. Why was I expecting anything different? All right, your full name is Dana Catherine Scully. Your badge number is... Hell, I don't know your badge number. Your mother's name is Margaret. Your brother's name is Bill Jr. He's in the Navy and he hates me. Lately for lunch you've been having like this little 6-ounce cup of yogurt, plain yogurt, into which you stir some bee pollen because you're on some kind of bee pollen kick, even though I tell you you're a scientist and you should know better.
Look, any of that information could have been gathered by anyone.
Even that yogurt thing? That is so you. That is so Scully. Well, it's good to know you haven't changed. It's somewhat comforting.
Look, I don't know what the point of all of this is.
I'll prove it to you.
No, you won't. But I wouldn't mind if you came clean with me.
Scientific proof about what happened to us on that road 2 nights ago. Fair enough?
I am calling the police! Goodbye, Mr. Fletcher.
I will prove it to you, Scully. Tonight. I'll prove everything. Okay?
This is Special Agent Fox Mulder of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. How are you this morning? How did you get this number? Well, frankly, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sir, I am obligated to tell you that you have a security leak in your facility.
A man with whom you have worked very closely has contacted this office on several occasions
and offered me access to highly classified information. Would you happen to have a name for this man?
Why, yes.
Yes, I would.
Scully?
You're in Nevada again.
Sir,
Do not speak, Agent. Listen. Your partner already apprised me of his conversation with the Air Force and his fervent desire to save you from making a fatal career mistake. Therefore, you will follow my instructions to the letter.
Sir, I don't know what Agent Mulder might have told you, but
You will follow my instructions to the letter. Otherwise, don't bother coming back from Nevada.
Scully, I got it. I got the proof.
That was the ink spots. It's all over but the crime.
I'm sorry.
Scully?
You son of a bitch! You orchestrated this whole thing! He's not me, Scully! Would I do this? Would I do this, Scully? No, you guys are gonna tell the truth! Scully, he's not me! He's not me! Scully, he's not me!
Anyone know?
Once upon a time, there was a guy with the improbable name of Fox Mulder. He started out life happily enough, as these things go. He had parents who loved him, a cute kid sister. He had a roof over his head, got all his flu shots, had all his fingers and toes. And aside from being stuck with the name Fox, which probably taught him how to fight, or not, he pretty much led a normal life. But the worst thing by far, the biggest kick in the slats this kid Fox ever got, was what happened to his sister. One day, she just disappeared. Now Fox buckled down and worked his butt off. Graduated top of his class at Oxford, then top of his class at the FBI Academy. None of that hard work made up for his sister, though. It was just a way of putting her out of his mind. Finally, the way I figure it, he went out of his mind. And he's been that way ever since. Fox Mulder pissed away a brilliant career, lost the respect of supervisors and friends, and now lives his life shaking his fist at the sky and muttering about conspiracies to anyone who will listen. If you ask me, he's one step away from pushing a baby carriage filled with tin cans down the street. But now, all that's gonna change.
Tell him the truth, you lying son of a bitch! He's not me, Scully! Scully! Scully, he's not me!
You hate me now, right? Dana, I'm sorry I narked on you to Kirsch, but I was scared you were going to lose your job.
You did the right thing, Mulder.
You did?
I've been telling you for years you should play more by the book, haven't I?
Hey, it's the new me.
What about these? Come on, fellas!
You ain't going nowhere, baby. You and me have had our asses officially disappeared. Looks like we're up Fudge Creek.
Who are you?
Call signs Maverick. Not like I'm gonna be hot sticking it anytime soon.
Are you alright, man?
Man, kiss my ass, you desk monkey.
Hey, Tiger Woods. So, what did Kirsch say?
He said that I was willful, insubordinate, and not a team player. And the FBI didn't need agents that weren't team players.
What a jerk. Then what?
2 week suspension without pay.
You're not serious. Who does he think he is?
See you in 2 weeks.
Dana? You suppose a home-cooked meal might ease the pain a little? Say at my place, 8 o'clock. Think she likes me, Tiger?
So there I am, with this wet behind the ears Rio flying backseat. And I'm thinking, hell man, I'm gonna give this Sherry the ride of his life. So I'm putting the spurs to her, you know? And I'm doing a little hassling with my wingman, Basso. Now Basso...
Hey, Maverick, would you mind?
Hold on. Basso gets on my zero. He's right on my zero. And when Basso gets on your zero,
Maverick?
it's like a damn dog tick.
Maverick.
You ain't shaking that son of a gun.
Hey, Grandma Top Gun, will you shut the hell up?
You're my bitch now, Central Man.
General Wagon wants to see you.
Son, you got a set on you. I'll say that much.
You had us fooled. Why didn't you tell us what you were doing from the start? Meaning?
It's the wrong one. You replaced the flight data recorder. This one's from...
It's a scrapped F-111, sir. It's junk. You gave the FBI the wrong flight data recorder. Why?
Moy, if you were running a scam on the FBI, why didn't you let us in on it?
I didn't know if I could trust you. We have a security lead, gentlemen, and for all I knew, it was one of you. That's why I decided I should approach Agent Scully alone to find out who her contact is. Unfortunately, her partner, Agent Mulder, screwed everything up.
So why didn't you tell us all this afterward?
I knew that you wouldn't believe it until you figured it out for yourself.
So, the real flight data recorder is safe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you will bring it back?
Of course.
By God, you do got a set on you. I wish I could say the same about some of your colleagues. About those who proffer rumor and innuendo. Those who make dangerous accusations.
Sir, Morris's behavior seemed to support
You can explain yourself to the review panel in Washington. I've already wired them recommending censure for your actions.
That I have overheard from two people.
You're lucky I didn't throw you in the stockade.
There was that old silent parsonage. Everyone needs to stay away. Raiders attacking. I don't know why. But okay, blue. So now, parsonage needs to
A mood light into the bedroom.
So I guess that means something's
No bedroom.
happening, right?
This guy hasn't been late in 10 years.
I tend to feel like the last thing I'd want to do is, get radioactive news. But not Warren Smith. Here's uranium rock.
Hey, Chris. Hey, I like the nose thing.
Ouch! As if.
Terry, buddy, hey, Terrence. Sorry, how's it going?
Mom says she's taking out a restraining order on you.